Okay, game number 2 of North American Bads and their names. Um, the Mythical Penguins. So this, at least this should be game number 2, right? I think so. I think these are best of 2. I'm almost positive that they are.
Dyer's ban.
Alright, so we're already into the pick ban phase.
Radiant's
Alchemist gets banned. Timbersaw gets banned. Bristle, Nature's Prophet. Yeah, again, pretty standard bans. Mythical Penguins take up the Slark right away, though. Real fast pick. It's interesting how fast they picked that up. I wonder if that's going to make any difference for him this game. I really think that they could have had last game if they would have taken somebody other than Morphling. Morphling takes, even though it was still a 60-minute game, Weaver just out-farmed him. Alchemist can transition from a support or even into a shutdown character into a massive tanky, just walking ogre of death. Visage comes out for North American Bads. So Morphling takes a long time to come online, and what I mean by come online is it takes quite a while to coming online. It means that your presence is felt in the game, that you're there, you're doing damage, you're participating in team fights. Too much time needs to be spent on him farming, whereas Weaver can contribute a lot faster into a team fight with a lot less items. Also, once he got the Ethereal Blade and he turned into a shotgun Morphling, that was pretty much like that allowed him to do a lot of damage there early on, and like pretty much just one shot the Crystal Maiden and almost one shot the Abaddon. But beyond that, he just didn't have anything else happening.
Seconds to go.
After that, he needed a butterfly or some other agility items to be able to fight. He just wasn't able to do it. That Lincoln Sphere was purely for defense, just for him to farm. So then he goes into the Ethereal Blade to try and shotgun and kill, but at the same time he's still trying to farm on top of that because he needs items. And Alchemist and Weaver can out-farm almost everybody. That and they can fight while they're trying to farm. So as you saw with the Alchemist, he was able to get shut down early game. Mid game started to turn it around a little bit. That the minus armor between the Acid Spray, Desolator, Swarm, and Assault Cuirass, that just did way too much damage. Everybody was just dying. I think at one point the Morphling had like 33 armor, maybe a little bit more, and that still wasn't enough. He was still just dying almost instantly. Not nearly as much as the supports, but the Bane Nightmare into Marana Arrow can only take you so far. It can only take you into a mid game. It can't take you into a late game. It cannot win the game for you unless you end it early. They needed somebody else, maybe like a Venomancer, like we have here for North American Bads coming out. So Visage and Venomancer, really strong supports. Still, Elder Titan, he's not that great anymore. He's really mana intensive, and his minus armor isn't all that great. His stuns are okay, but they're not the best. There's better stuns out there. Clockwork ban from Mythical Penguins. They don't want to see that happen. Which, that's a really good ban. You can hookshot, you can cogs, and then you can use the Visage Familiar to stun from there. Rubik ban comes out from Mythical Penguins. That means that North American Bads is probably they already have 2 characters that you don't want their spells being stolen. That Rubik would love almost all of these spells. With the Slark and Elder Titan pickups, it's showing that they still have a support to pick, so Rubik is a really good ban. Actually, they still have both supports to ban, because this is your carry, maybe a mid. This is your off lane. Invoker ban, that's good. Oh Deep gets picked out. Crystal Maiden gets banned. So, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who. I really don't know who Mythical Penguins want to go with in this. That Crystal Maiden ban was really smart because there is nothing worse than being frostbitten into a Slark
10
Pounce.
seconds to go.
Outworld
5
Devourer, he can go
seconds.
mid. He typically goes mid, but he can go safe lane too. He can even go off lane. He is one of those. He can be a safe lane carry. He can be an off lane person or a mid, because off lane and mid he both kind of serves the same role, which is getting up his ultimate really quick. Disruptor, interesting pickup. I really like Disruptor. I might call him by his Dota 1 name, Thrall. I really like this pickup. The Static Storm. So the only problem is that this early, it allows you to say, okay, well, now we need BKBs. Let's get heroes that we can get BKBs on. You know?
5 seconds.
Because you can use a BKB while you're inside that Static Storm and inside of his wall,
Reserve time.
his kinetic field. So we'll see what they end up picking here.
Luna.
No, they go with the Luna. Luna is somebody who you naturally get a BKB on anyways, so, you know. So let's see. So again, you can do a Luna mid if you want, and you could do the OD anywhere. Luna mid you don't see that often, but you do see it. It's not necessarily bad. She typically needs the farm though, so
10 seconds.
I'm wondering if they're gonna throw a Disruptor mid.
5 seconds.
So Disruptor's primary goal is going to be to get probably a
Reserve
force,
time.
maybe a
10
force staff.
seconds to go.
An Aghanim Scepter is really going to help him out.
Dyer's
Naga
ban.
Siren, she's going to be a support here. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so they're going to use the Naga ultis to Siren to put up a kinetic field, and then the Disruptor Storm, and it potentially put out the
10
Elder Titan splitter.
seconds to go.
So they're looking for a team fight that pretty much relies
5
around Naga Siren and
seconds.
Disruptor. You shut those two heroes down, they're going to have a really, really rough time on the
Reserve
Radiant
time.
side. So we got some bans coming out here. So now Mythical Penguins need to have a mid maybe banned out against them. It's hard to say, right? Like I said, there's a lot of versatility with these heroes. Elder Titan hardly gets played in mid anymore, though.
Radiant's ban.
Hyper. Interesting pick, man. Hugging him ban.
Dyer's pick.
So they're really trying to limit those offlane options here. Who am I not thinking of that North American bans can pick up on the Dire side here? So they need a long laner. I really want to see Dazzle. I want to see Dazzle come out.
10 seconds to go.
I think that Dazzle would be... Hell no, he wouldn't be a good pickup.
5 seconds.
They're
Reserve
into their
time.
bonus time. No idea who they're going. I have no idea. I'm blanking on who they're going to end up with here. Clink's off lane? Bounty Hunter? Did you Clink's Bounty Hunter? Nature's Prophet? Okay.
Radiant's
So
pick.
this settles our lanes. You're gonna have Puck mid, Outworld Devourer, Solo, and Luna. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to say Outworld Devourer top, Puck mid, Luna, Vino, and Visage on bottom, and they're going to run an aggressive tri-lane. You're gonna have a Slark on safe lane, bottom, with Disruptor and Naga Siren, and Elder Titan's going to be long lane. So your mid here is going to get picked up.
10 seconds to go.
And your mid is going to be somebody
5
ranged.
seconds.
I'm thinking, because they have a lot of melee. They only have their only one ranged right now is Disruptor. If they don't
Reserve
pick a
time.
ranged, they're in a lot of
5
trouble.
seconds.
Dazzle! Yes! So we got Dazzle mid. Alright. I love Dazzle. And he's one of those characters who's just fun. Let's see. Camera. Oh, Forgot that. All right. Yep. Outworld long lane. So, or solo lane, I'm sorry. Usually Nyquil is going to play the solo long lane, maybe mid. But with this, I think that they're going to go aggressive, and he's going to be playing solo safe lane. I don't know. He could still be solo long lane. He could still be solo bottom. It doesn't really matter, you know, really make a
10
difference.
seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Alright. So here we go. Now we're in game. Mary, Mary, Mary on the Dazzle.
Get ready,
Dark
I will
Omega on the Naga Siren. Diesel on the Elder Titan. He was on the Clockwork last time, so that's going to be a solo long lane. Fear on the Disruptor. He'll be one to watch. He was the one on the Bane last game, I believe. Oxmox on the Slark. Shithawk Uganda on the Luna. We have Nakomi on the Puck. Nyquil on the OD. Venomancer is being played by Archpong, and Simon on the Visage. Alright, so just like I said, you're gonna see this the solo top. He's just gonna sit up here and farm. That's all that he's gonna do. He's gonna get big. It's gonna be really passive, defensive. Luna solo. This is gonna be an aggressive tri lane. This. Oh, I can't wait. This should be a lot of fun. This should be some fun killing here. So you're gonna have a defensive tri lane on bottom. Slark, I'm assuming, is maybe they're gonna try and get an early kill. I think they're gonna try and get first blood here on Puck and mid.
Battle begins.
Alright, so here comes Dazzle. Dazzle's going for the bottom rune. Some good ward placement there. Gonna let them see that rune. I still like this ward spot, but this is like my favorite ward spot, I think, in the game, maybe. This one, and so is this one. This one's a pretty good one, too. Let's just see just those steps of the stairs. See you coming up and the rune. Alright. So, yep. Oh, so they're gonna put Slark mid. So does that mean that we're gonna see the Naga in the 1 position? Yeah, that means that we're gonna see the Naga in the 1 position or in the carrier spot. This is questionable. Not really sure if I like that. This is going to be interesting. This Puck. It's gonna be a good lane. Alright. So really want to try and get some kills here. Alright. See, they're gonna try and push him out of lane. Just pushing everything back. They're just letting everybody farm. So far, Naga has 1 last hit. Luna's keeping up there. So far, looks like in last hits, the Dire side are dominating this. Oh, they want to go for it. Do they want to? Nope. So they just want to force some action. Just want to force them to use the mana. They're just gonna go back. Oh, got him to overextend. Fear gets killed. First blood goes the way of the Venomancer with that. That was a really good Grave Chill. Overextension by just probably, I would say, a couple of pixels. Man, a couple of units anyways. Barely overextended. Extremely good play from the Dire side to get that kill. I have a feeling that this early game is going to go quite different than last game. So we got some farming, farm. Puck's going deep on this Slark. See. Look at that, Slark's using up his tangos. He has got 1 left. How's that Puck doing? Puck's already got bottle, still has 2 tangos left, and getting the illusion rune, so filling up that bottle again. Slark just got delivered out to him, his bottle. So there's that. So he's falling a little bit behind. Here comes bottom again. They're gonna try and get another kill on this Darkseer. Or, on the Disruptor. Nope, they're gonna back off though. They're just gonna do the harassment. They're gonna back off and be happy with that. Dazzle. Dazzle doesn't even get his poison touch. They're gonna try and get a kill on this Naga Siren. Grave Chill comes out, gets the slow Venomous Gale too. Luna says, I cannot go in there. Yeah, she just really can't. There's not... It's a really good play. Good call to back off and get the rest of the team to back off. The supports are doing a lot of good work by creating this harassment and letting Luna farm up. It's really showing in the I was going to say in the last hits. Yeah, she's got 10. Naga's has 7. Naga's being forced to use her mirror images and Riptide just to get last hits. Luna's just being able to get farm. They got the last hit. They got that first blood early on. That allows that Venomancer to get those boots early, so then he can get in place for his Venomous Gale as well. Naga Siren struggling with mana. She has no regen whatsoever. She's level 3. Level 2 Dazzle, level 2 Disruptor against the level 3 Luna, level 2 Veno, and a level 2 Visage. So they're staying about even in levels right now. Puck is moving in a little bit here on Slark. Going in. Nope. Just throwing out that harassment. Getting some movement there. Pushing him in. Venomancer gets the... spots out the rune. Knows that it's coming out there. Throws that up to as defensive. Lets the Puck get it. It's really, really good play by that Venomancer. It doesn't seem like much, but that means a lot. That's a world of difference. It forces that Slark to stay in mid, and now they have 4 people on bottom, and now they're going to try and go for a kill. There's the Grave Touch. The Lucent Beam came out. Venomancer goes in, saves him. That saves him with that Venomous Gale. Let that Naga not get the kill on that Visage. That's the problem when you have 3 ranged versus a melee like that. That melee isn't just... that she just can't get in range. Everybody gets a little bit of something on that one. She gets Puck ends up using up the haste rune and some of her bottle charges. Comes back mid, so she didn't even lose that much of XP from that venture because of that kill. Luna's still staying strong here in mid. Gets netted by the Naga. They're gonna try and get the kill, but she's just gonna back away, and nobody else was in position in time. Venomous Gale is not up, so therefore the Disruptor is going to be able to walk away. In comes the Naga Siren Illusions. She's going for a 1-1-1 build right now. The fact that Poison Touch hasn't been picked up by Dazzle, I think, is a huge mistake. Well, but then again, they're going defensive. I think that would actually push them off quite a bit and actually make room for your Naga. It's a really, really strong spell early on, and it kind of drops off late game. Well, I guess not really, doesn't even necessarily drop off too much. Oh, Slark wants to come in and try and kill this Puck. That was a really good phase shift, though. Didn't let himself get pounced. See some more movement coming out here on bottom. Veno's gonna try and go back in up here. Let's see. It's a regenerate top. Is Slark gonna get it? Yeah, Slark's probably gonna get that. Oh! Uses Stream Coil. Just for that. Pounce misses. That's a little bit ridiculous. Alright. So... Yeah. How's top going here? Elder Titan ended up getting a Soul Ring. He has to. This is a really bad matchup for this Elder Titan. Outworld Devourer, level 6. Elder Titan, he's just, gonna put him in the prison. Steal your intelligence. You're already having a hard time with mana, as it is Elder Titan. Here, let me take away more of your mana. But he's gonna dive. He's pretty tanky, though, still, because he's a strength-based hero, 4 armor. He can kind of walk in on that. But Outward Devourer is gonna go for that mechanism. He's level 6, too. That's the other thing. Well, they're both level 6, but he couldn't even get his Earth Splitter. Let's see. How's the bottom doing? Bottom's really where all of these... Literally all of the action is taking place here on bottom. Naga Siren's just trying to make farm. Trying to make farm with Luna. They're both tied up now on last hits, but the difference in that being that there are 2 kills on the Dire side. Here comes a kill on the Venomancer potentially. Oh! Shallow Grave on the Disruptor. Disruptor's going to potentially walk away. Lucent Beam? Nope. Lucent Beam does get a kill for Luna. She ends up getting killed by the Dazzle. Dazzle in turn gets killed by the Venomancer.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Venomancer just wants to walk away at this point.
Top tower is under siege.
Visage just
Dire's
wants to walk away.
structures have been fortified.
They killed two for one, two supports for the one carry. That's not the best thing in the world to have happen, especially since the Luna died immediately after that Disruptor, so she at least got the XP for it. But, you know, your one death... that's a weird bug. Alright, yeah, but that one death being your carry, it's not very good. So, Gloves of Haste could either be going for mana, either be going for a Hand of Midas or for Power Treads. Naga Siren has a bottle as well, but not gonna make any use out of it though, as Puck gains the rune control yet again with the invisibility. Going back mid, level 8 Slark, level 8 Puck. Slark's just ever so eking out just a little bit in the XP. Last hits 44 for Puck, 22 for Slark. Not very good. Let's see. We have, who's getting an item here? Oh, Naga's getting a Bottle Crow. Look how slow that guy moves. Oh, so, I feel so sad for anybody who wants that courier. That courier is moving so slow. Slark tries to make a move on Puck. Puck tries to come in. The phase shifts just in time correctly. Oh, got pounced on. Dream coiled up though for the Slark. Oh, there we go. Got the ball. The orb comes out. Slark's trying to run away. Up. Dazzle makes the rotation. Ends up getting killed though, anyways, by the Puck. Elder Titan just killed this Outworld Devourer though. Man, that's. Oh, he got his. No, he didn't get his ultimate off.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
Come on, make him pay. Make him pay, Vino.
Dire's top
Get
tower
that
is
kill.
under attack.
Can't let that get away for free. Oh, that's still a lot of movement that's gonna have to happen. This Disruptor's getting shut down. That's good though. The longer that he stays at level 3, at 10 minutes in, level 3, he is so far away from that ultimate. He is so far away from using his kinetic field. Using the kinetic field, the Naga Siren into kinetic field, into the Static Storm, they are so far away from that combo, it is ridiculous. Puck ends up getting double damage rune though in mid, so she's going to be just sitting just alright, mighty alright with against that that Slark. The point where, you know, hey, the Puck is gonna get big real fast. Even with that, this Outworld Devourer is still pretty big. Just got free trip back, really. Level 9 Elder Titan, level 8 Outward Devourer. That minus armor is really hurting from that Astral Spirit. Venomancer's sitting down here, though. He wants to go. He doesn't have the mana. Slark is up here as well. Does Slark have vision? Oops, where's my... Yeah, Slark had vision. Out comes the split Earth. Go. Hold in. Venomancer.
Radiant's middle
And you're gonna have the Puck pull up. So he's gonna get a kill. No mana. Oh, I ended up getting the Dream Coil off. Oh, I'm lagging. Wow, I'm lagging really bad. That sucks.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Radiant's middle tower goes down in that meantime. Luna just got another kill on Disruptor there. So Disruptor, again, still level 3. Far away from ever getting that ultimate, ever getting off that kinetic field. This is just... This bottom lane is going exactly as the Dire wanted it, and exactly how the Radiant did not want it to go. I feel like this Naga Siren could have been using her ultimate as defensively, but, you know, it's a 180-second cooldown here at level 1. That's... You really want to wait and use it for the right time here. Meanwhile, on top... Oh, there's going to be more action here on bottom. They want this tower. Oh, there goes a stun! Lucent Beam! Bird stun 2! Disjointed that stun, though, with the illusions. Venomous and Gale goes out. Trying to back away. Grave Chill went out to his defensive. Slark comes down here. They're going to get a kill on Visage. Visage dies. Slark has Grave Chill. Or Shallow Grave, I'm sorry. Shallow Grave, not really doing anything, though. Luna ends up getting drums. Now she has the speed to just walk away. Power Treads finally come out on Slark. He was able to just hit the side trap and get it. Level 4 finally for Disruptor. Almost level 5. Congratulations, Mr. Disruptor. Meanwhile, Dazzle's level 6, doesn't have his ultimate. Puck comes up top. Outworld Devourer ended up going down to this Elder Titan, but because of the rotation of Puck, Puck was able to retaliate by killing off the Elder Titan. Now they're going to try and put some pressure here onto this mid tower, or onto this top tower. Slark comes back mid, wants to go back and get some farm. The bird sitting there, the familiar, just seeing it, everything. She ended up doing, yeah, she ended up going with the power treads. She needs to stop dying. Well, I mean, just one death. That's not bad. Oh, here comes a stun. That's going to hit her. Now they're all going to move in. Where's the defense? There's the Dream Coil from Puck with a Blink Dagger, right? Yeah, Puck comes in with the Blink Dagger. It's the Dream Coil. 2 kills on the Elder Titan and the Naga Siren. That is not good for the Radiant. That's really bad. That's probably this tower. You have Disruptor down here, but he's not going to be able to do anything at all. There's just nothing. They need to wait for that creep wave to tank up this tower. It's going to give some time for the Naga to come back if she wants to. You can TP in. We have Dazzle's kind of sitting out here. Pretty much everybody except for this Outworld Devourer, though, is down on bottom.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Eclipse came out, did a lot of damage to everybody. Slark comes in, pounces on the Visage. Visage ends up dying, but they ended up taking the tower anyways from the Dire. Naga Siren takes out the Visage. Puck ends up taking out the Disruptor. That poor Disruptor. Now they finally use the Naga Siren ultimate. Are they going to catch anybody? Venomancer got caught by the Slark. And Puck is down here, gonna get caught out. Oh, wow. That's a really, really nice and unfortunate Elder Titan split Earth. Just... Timbersaw would be jealous of that. Look at all that destruction. That's so many trees gone. Outworld Devourer ends up... keeps on pushing here.
Radiant's top tower is under
using his buckler too. So the buckler he just used ends up giving everybody a little bit of burst armor base increased by 2. Makes it so that creep wave gets to stand a little bit stronger and longer against this tower, doing a little bit more damage, putting it closer and closer to being killed. Defensive
top tower is under
Astral Imprisonment onto the Dazzle. Just gonna, Dazzle and Disruptor, they're gonna force him away. Meanwhile, Luna's got her Helm of the Iron Will, so she's getting really close to her Helm of the Dominator. She's still only died that one time. Who cares? Who cares with both of these guys have both died twice. They are still 11 to 8 on kills. Last hits are still in the favor of everything, the 3 people that you need them on the Radiant, or on the Dire side, I mean. Radiant's really far behind. I guess not really far, but decently far behind. Illusion Rune comes out. Let's see, they're gonna secure that for the Puck. Puck's gonna drink up the bottle. Gonna grab that Illusion Rune. This Naga's trying to farm in the jungle, having a really rough time. It's the only place really where she can. Venomancer wants to come in and scout her out, which they are. They are kind of scouting her out. They're forcing her back. They know where she's at. Luna's gonna TP in mid. Interesting. So let's see. Meanwhile, Venomancer gets kind of left out to hang. Not too bad though. Two for 1 for in trade of towers. That's not too bad. Nobody has an amazing item yet. Visage already has out the Medallion of Courage. Helm of the Dominator is actually done now. Mech is done. That's he catches 2 with the stun. Split Earth catches 3. He just walks up. That's not good. That's 3 for 1. Fucking him going down. All that you're getting out of that is the Dazzle. Lark comes in. Luna comes in. OD comes in. OD's going to get the kill on Fear there. Disruptor goes down. Lark's there. They're gonna keep vision on Slark with those birds. That's something that I haven't touched on at all. Those birds give flying vision, so they give sight that's unimpeded by the trees. What that does is that extends the sight for Luna. so that she can use her Lucent Beam and also her Eclipse, because they're both sight-based. So it gives a little bit extra sight to make her abilities just that much more damaging. Double damage comes out on top. Slark ends up getting that real quick. Getting some good stuns off by this Elder Titan. I'll have to say, I was not anticipating a good stunning Elder Titan to be coming out. They already have this tower down though, so they're just creating space for Luna. Luna is going to TP top. She's going to go up and fight the Slark. Slark can pop his DD, double damage. He's going to go for a Shadow Blade with his Claymore. So he can pop his double damage and probably kill this... definitely kill this Luna. Luna sees that and backs off right away. Meanwhile, Naga's taking this opportunity to go farm on bottom. Naga's going Radiance. With that much gold saved up and no items, yeah, she's going Radiance. Clark still hasn't popped that double damage rune yet. He can finish his Shadow Blade right now if he wants to. And there he goes. So now that's going to come out to him. So mid stuns happening everywhere. I'm watching in slow motion and leg. OD ulti hits the Dazzle. Dead Dazzle. Dazzle and Disruptor both go down. Again, yeah, they're just shutting down those the supports, and I don't think that's going to be everything that you need that to be in this game. You're going to need a little bit more than that to happen in this. Elder Titans getting really good plays. Yeah, it ended up... Slark ended up getting that kill on Luna. Yeah, the Courier came up, gave that Shadow Blade out, and it just had to die. So now this Elder Titan's gonna die. That's fine. You know, they are just taking the team fights here in mid, though. Naga's gonna try and go in alone with... I guess Slark's here too, so... Oh, yes. A little bit of miscommunication there. Trying to set up that big play. Buck goes down. Glimpsed back for the OD. OD is gonna die.
Triple homicide. Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Luna, she just wants to
Dire's
farm.
middle
She just
tower
wants to be
is
left
being
alone.
attacked.
That's all.
Dire has fortified its structures. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Luna is going to go into a Manta style, or at least the Yasha. So they're just going to keep pushing. They take down that mid tower. Luna gets netted. Just the Eclipse yet. Oh, comes out that stun. Stun hits up in the Luna. Split Earth comes out. It's going to hit nobody. There you go. There's the... here comes the Eclipse. Does some good damage on Elder Titan. Elder Titan gets Shallow Graved by the Dazzle. Goes out of his stun. Luna ends up going down to the Slark again. The Slark is, pretty good with that Shadow Blade. He's doing a lot of damage at this point. Outworld Destroyed Devourer only just has the mechanism and the Force Staff. He needs a lot more intelligence in order for this to have a turnaround. He has to do some work. Let's see, where are we at with kills? So Slark is 10-1. He is really big. Buck 5-3. Trying to get stun out there for the Elder Titan. Buck is disjointing. Luna's 3-3. She's died twice now in succession within about 10 minutes. That's not good for her farm. That's really going to hurt her. Outworld Devourer, he's died 3 times. This is, the death toll is fine, I guess. It's not bad. It's about even, Radiant's one side ahead, 1 kill ahead, but it's really not showing the power that they have available to them. Let's see. Outworld Devourer needs to get an item. He needs to get bigger. What is Dazzle doing all by himself? Oh, here's Slark, that's why. Naga finally finishes off that Radiance, that's not going to be good. Force staff up to the tower, up to safety. Visage, good rotation from Visage and Venomancer, they're coming in. And along with Puck, they're going to try and get a kill on Dazzle. Blink in? Nope. Alright, so she's not going to do anything. That was just pushing back, making space, keeping Outworld Devourers safe. Elder Titan's coming in. Let's see. Luna needs to get the hell away from there. Alright. So the stun comes out. Man, this Astral Spirit from this Elder Titan is getting so much stuns. He is really playing well. I did not think he would make that big of an impact. It jumps in, Slark jumps in. He gets a pounce on Visage, and the Puck was only able to kill the Visage, though. Puck is able to phase shift and then blink away. Everybody else moves in. Luna's going to use her Lucent Beam, stun up to Dazzle. Dazzle's going to stop and try and get away. Then prevents that from happening. Disruptor moves in, though, to give him the room. Naga now with the Radiance. That's going to be the problem. So if we... Puck's there. Puck's gonna die from that. There you go. That's doing a lot of damage. That's the Static Storm that does a lot of damage. The Kinetic Field was keeping them in place, holding them in there. Puck had already phase shifted. Couldn't really do anything about that. Elder Titan did die to the Puck, though, with the Puck. So that's a 1-for-1. They're going to try and use their natural bonus to get Rosh, but you know, there's a lot of vision here. They need to be using this as a bait. They have to be ready for this. While Naga's on top, pushing that tower. She gets that tower down. She's getting even more farm. Luna finishes off the Yasha finally. No Medallion of Courage on anybody. Oh yeah, Medallion of Courage.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
So they end up just being able to hold off here. Take this, take the Roshan.
Is under attack. I hope that's part of your plan.
It goes to the Luna. Luna's already used up 4 of her 5 drum charges. So there's a stack of 3 of the Ancients. So that's going to give her a lot of gold, a lot of XP right here. Vina wants to kind of, you know, leech off of the XP as well. He needs it. He's level 10. She's level 13. She needs to be... Where are we at? Yeah. Here at level 16 for Stark, 15 for Puck, 14 for OD, or 13 for OD, 14 for Elder Titan. That's... Yeah, she needs to be bigger. And she gets 1 level off of that entire thing, while Vino gets 1 as well. So that's 1 level for each of them. That's okay. They're having to play a really defensive game. Outworld Devourer is going to go for a BKB. Good. That's a good choice. Especially since Disruptor is just... he's going to go for a Force Staff before he even tries to think about getting an Aghanims. That's going to be an extremely luxury item for him. So every time that this Astral Spirit comes out, he is getting bonus damage. He gains 180 bonus damage for every hero that it hits. So every hero that he hits, touches, gives him damage. He also gets the Natural Order, which reduces the armor. So he can throw that out, reduce armor, and their base armor and resist for magic as well, while gaining damage. Now, at that point, see if you're gonna cancel your Echo Stamp, you might as well just let it rip unless you're in danger, because even if you cancel it, it still puts it on cooldown. Puck pounces onto the Puck, or Slark pounces onto the Puck. Astral Imprisonment comes out defensively to save the Puck from death. Slark just ends up running away. The Beam Coil had just missed. They want to go on Dazzle. Here comes Dazzle. Dazzle dies to the Outworld Devourer. Naga Siren comes in. There's a lot of miscommunication. Nope, there's stun. Yeah. Naga's gonna walk away. This Elder Titan, not so much. He's gonna die. That was just... That's the so... I'm not sure what's happening here on the Radiant side. They need communication. They have to have that kind of communication. If you're going to use the Naga Siren effectively, along with an Elder Titan and a Disruptor, you have to have that kind of communication that allows you to set those plays up correctly. Her ultimate was, her song was up for just a little bit too long, and because of that, it ended up preventing the Earth Split from Elder Titan to have any impact whatsoever. His stomp got just maybe a second on anything.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It just, you know, it was harsh. That was really hard. Now they're just going to push. They have the Aegis. They're going to try and just use this to their advantage.
Tower is being attacked.
They're just going to push uphill, force some TPs back. Everybody on the Dire side comes back. Puck, meanwhile, just teleports out top. They're going to go. Who's going to get picked off? Slark's going to try to pick off the Venomancer. Misses his pounce. Gets force-staffed up by the Outworld Devourer to save him. Defensive on Veno, which should have probably gone on Slark. Oops. That was a misclick. I'm almost positive that was a misclick. He meant that to be on the Slark to let the Veno get away. Instead, he sentenced him to death. Everybody's just farming. Puck is going to go for a sheep stick, it looks like. That's a good play. They're going to be doing a lot of pushing here now. Alright. Weave comes out from that. Alright. So that's how that's supposed to work, right? You put out the song, you throw out the kinetic field, you throw out the split earth, and the Static Storm, and then you get a bunch of kills. Everybody's going to have to buy back now here. Buyback's coming out all over the place for the other side. This game's not going well for them. He sends back... the Disruptor sends him back with his... glimpses back after the TP, goes right back into the well. Slark bounces onto the OD. OD has the Astral Imprisonment defensively. Meanwhile, Venomancer dies to the Slark. Slark's gonna move on to kill the OD again. That's... When you're diving into the tier 4, into this tier 4 up here, and next to the well, or next to the fountain, or ancient throne, whatever you want to call it, that's really bad. Slark ends up going for an Orchid, so this game, I don't think that they can come back from this game. Everybody's dead. Let's see, where's buyback? Nobody on radio. Oh, Venomancer has buyback. He shouldn't buy back though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
That weave. Oh, there's a good Dream Coil. Disruptor goes down. Dazzle goes down. Elder Titan had died. Slark gets out just barely. Just escapes with just, what was it, like 10 health, but because of his ability, his passive on that, his regen is ridiculous, so he gets really big real fast. Gets that health, gets out of there, walks away. Meanwhile, you have Naga Siren split pushing. If Nature's Prophet is Mr. Rat Dota, Naga Siren in this instance would be Mrs. Rat Dota. She is split pushing with the Radiance. Now she's going out farming the jungle, and she's going to go out and farm the lane as well. She's keeping this top lane pushed in. No, they're not. Dire is having a really, really hard time with this. And honestly, I think a lot of it has to do with the Elder Titan. This Elder Titan has played really, really, really well. I just don't think that there's enough BKBs coming out on the side of the Dire, right? So you finally have a sheep stick now for the Puck. Puck finally has that sheep stick out. She has the bottle still. Visage just has a Medallion of Courage. He's going for his Aghanim Scepter, which is fine, I guess. It's going to give him the 3 familiars instead of the 2. Venomancer, just with a Force Staff and Mana Boots, he is really hurting. He has 1,200 gold. I'm not sure what he's going to end up doing with that. Outworld Devourer is now going back to working on his BKB. He needs about 1,100 more still to get that. Oh, here we go. Slark's going to try and get a kill on Puck. Puck silenced, cannot phase shift. Yeah, that they need a way to deal with that Slark. They don't have a way to deal with Slark right now. Slark is getting free roam of this entire game. He has 4,000 gold, 4,200 gold. He can buy anything that he wants at this point. He's probably going to save up to buy a Scotty outright, is what I'm thinking. I'd say Basher, but he doesn't need a Basher. He just needs the Scotty. Just get the Scotty and go. Naga Siren, just, you know, content with that Radiance. 5,000 gold on her. Disruptor, 1,000 gold on him. Just has a 4 staff. He's probably going to go for an Agnums now that they've taken down this top tower. Dazzle, 4 staff. Burn of Shadows. Elder Titan still looks like he's going to actually build into the BKB. Defensive wards coming up here, trying to prevent that tower from taking too much damage. Luna pops up here, finally has that Manta done, now going into a BKB. That BKB should have been out way sooner. Should have transitioned. What you should have done is you should have taken the Yasha from the Manta and been content with that. That gives you a lot from after that Helm of the Dominator. It gives you a lot of agility, it gives you a lot of armor and damage. Be okay with that. Leave the rest of that Manta and finish off your BKB. That BKB shuts down so much. Hopefully we don't see the mistake of using the BKB after the silence comes out from the Naga, because if you activate your silence, here comes Puck. Puck comes down, gonna Dream Coil onto the Elder Titan after doing the Sheep Stick. She needs to blink out of here real quick. Slark wants to get a pounce. Elder Titan finished the BKB, uses this 10-second charge. They need to get a kill off of that. Defensive Astral Imprisonment again. There we go. Dazzle dies. Here comes the Naga Siren song. Elder Titan's gonna try and stun. Right now, off cooldown. Nope. It catches 2, but it does damage, and so therefore it stopped any of the stun. That's the problem with that setup. They end up getting the kill on the Naga Siren from the World Devourer's ultimate combined with Puck. They're going after that Slark now. Slark has poison on him. Now he's going to try to run away. Outworld Devourer needs to go in. Can he 4-staff up? One more second. 4-staff. There we go. Naga shows up. Or, I'm sorry, Luna shows up. Gets the Lucent Beam. These team fights are going the way... This is such a back and forth. I think that the Dire side is doing better in these team fights, whereas the split push from the Radiant is working out really, really well. They aren't even going to take this tower. They are just going to be content with what they have and back. They might try and take Rosh right now. Yeah, they're going to try and take Rosh. Everybody's down. They have the Naga, they have the Slark, they have the Elder Titan. They're all down. Those are the ones who are really going to be stopping an attempt. You can't, with just Dazzle up and Disruptor, you can't stop this Rosh attempt. Naga Siren is back up now too, but she can't do anything about it.
Roshan has been killed by the Dire.
Roshan's dead, goes down. Luna's going to grab the Aegis again. Finishes up the BKB. The BKB is now done on Outworld Devourer. Puck is getting Ghost Scepter, so that's going to try and negate the Slark. They are getting... So that last team fight really got them ahead.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
their items are really going to start pushing them. They're making really good item choices where I feel that... Okay, Naga Siren now has her Manta. Clark has a BKB as well. Dazzle and Disruptor still can't really get anything. Alright, so he has his point booster. He's going to finally start going for his Aghanims. What that's going to do with the Aghanims is that's going to make it so that when his Static Storm is out, it's going to silence your items as well. Similar to how Doom, when he puts Doom on the target, their items are silenced. Now, if you're in a Static Storm, it's going to silence your items as well, so you can't BKB and walk away or still fight. So you're gonna have to be, on the ball with that. Looks like it's about 600 away from Visage getting his Aghanim Scepter as well, from getting 3 birds. Honestly, I don't know if that's even the right call at this point. The birds aren't really being overly effective. They don't get caught by the Siren either. So Naga Siren, they can actually stop her from singing. They don't get caught underneath them. OD still trying to just build. So now we're going to go into... So everybody's going to go into farm mode. We're going to try and get a gank off of Slark. Slark really wants to get a kill. He was smoked up. He goes into Viz. Using the Shadow Blade. This is going to be a dead Puck. Oh, Puck! With the Psychic Blink. No vision whatsoever. Just had that feeling. I have a feeling of being watched. Gets out of there. Bounce is going to come out. Bounce misses. Smart not to fight. She could have tried to do a Lucent Beam into an Eclipse, but that's not going to work on Slark. Slark would have just gone invisible, and that would have just caused her to waste the Eclipse. Lesser people would have done that. Disruptor ends up dying here in mid. Oh, that was a Dream Coil that got out. Dream Coil caught the Disruptor and the Elder Titan. And now Dazzle gets killed. 2-0. There's a, and they get a Gem of True Sight. Base shift to disjoint that stun. Not gonna let that stop him. Trying to figure out what the hell to do with that gem. She drops the bottle, destroys the bottle, and then takes up the gem. They're really good. That's a good call. Vino goes back top, and he's going to defend. He can defend all day long with these Plague Wards, so that's really good. They're just going to create some space here. They're going to push everything back. They're going to try and take back the control of the map. They have an aggressive ward here, and that gives a lot of vision, as you can see. Like, this is what the Radiant now see. Radiant have vision all right there. That's big. It lets you see pathing of everyone. Meanwhile, Radiant have no wards out. So right now, wards are winning this. Going to make, not necessarily win the game. They're going to make a huge difference, though. It's going to create space for everybody to farm. Luna's farming up. There goes the Aghanim Scepter now on Visage. Luna's got almost 4,000 gold. Visage reuses his ultimate, gets his familiars out. Now he's got 3. So Outworld Devourer also has a gem, along with that Puck. That's 2 gems that they have. Plus 1,800, 1,700, or I guess 1,900 almost. So that's pretty big. Again, same thing that they did last game. They're going to grab those Necro books. They're going to use that for the advantage for the invisibility. Regen rune on bottom. I don't think that's anybody's really going to need to get that. Although Elder Titan is kind of just waiting. He wants that to be bait. He wants to see what's going to happen with that. I don't think anything's going to really happen. I think that they'll just give it to this. Lane is pushed in here on bottom, so Luna's going to come up. Yeah, Luna's going to come up and farm it. Push that back a little bit. That's a lot of farm for her. She can... Oh man, what is she going to do? So 1 minute until that goes out. There's the Yasha. Going to send that down to farm more. Now she's going to farm the Ancient stack. It's not stack. Sorry. Just farm the Ancients. What is she going to do with that 5,000 gold? Maybe a Butterfly? Maybe... Butterfly, what you need? He had an item on her. Oh, they must have traded. So, let's see. Naga's farming. Alright. So, there's just a lot of farming going on here. They're just trying to gain and keep control of the map. Slark has the Orchid, has the Shadow Blade. Naga's gonna go for a Heart next. Now that, wow, this is a 2010-ish Naga Siren, 2009. It's, it's old. I haven't seen this kind of a build in a long time. Gain the Radiance with the Manta Style into a Heart. It's pretty much like making the Heart's done, actually. It's very similar to making a Phantom Lancer. So let's see. Any items of significance? Not really. Nothing too much. How's the gold graph look? Dire side finally, after being almost 8,000 disadvantage, now have a 5,000 advantage in XP. They have a just over 2,000 in advantage in gold. So the advantage is finally going the way of the Dire side. The last couple of team fights have really helped out. Slark's choice of an Orchid, while not bad, it's ultimately it's kind of hindering the character. It's not allowing him to grow nearly as quick as he could, or as fast. He could be going a lot Could be doing a lot more with that. Gets spotted out by those by the familiars. Yeah, so there's a butterfly for Luna. Luna's farming pretty well. Here comes a gank. On no one. They're just trying to hunt. OD's gonna save up. I bet you that you're gonna see another sheep stick out for the OD. If he can finish that sheep stick. Oh, that mispounced on the on Puck might have just saved. That was pretty big. Everybody's gonna get pushed back. They got scouted out though. That's the thing that counts. They got scouted out. They saw that they were there. They know what to expect now and where to expect it from. Because of that, Luna is just gonna use her Manta and use that to go farm mid. They're just so while they're gonna take advantage of the fact that everybody is sitting here and they're just wasting all of this time and XP and gold that they could potentially be getting. Meanwhile, Luna's gonna make the most of it. She has Butterfly, she has Manta, she has Drums, she has BKB. She's gonna go and get more farm. While the rest of the team is going to defend. Outward the Virus is going to sit here and get these last hits. If he gets... So, there. Now he's probably going to go for his Arcane Staff now. Bucket goes in. Can farm with her Invis. Oh. Phase Shift ended up baiting out the stun from the Elder Titan. Oh man. Those Naga Illusions are hard to kill. With a lot of damage off of that Radiance Burn now. Luna, though, successfully farms top, ends up being able to push back, come back safely, get all that farm. Where's Dez? Where's Slark? Slark's going to be hunting. So, Slark's going to get pounced. Are they going to initiate with Nagasong? They don't have the tower here. They could. They could use the song. I think they want to wait for more mana. Dream Coil comes out onto the Slark and to the Naga Siren. Slark pounces out of the Dream Coil, uses his BKB. Shallow Grave goes on the Slark so that he can walk away, along with the Song of the Siren. So that's a Shallow Grave and a Song of the Siren just to save the Slark. Knowing that all of that's down now, Dire on the offensive. Out comes the Sanity's Eclipse from the OD. Visage ends up killing the Disruptor. Slark kills the Venomancer. They're not done yet. They're going to kill the Elder Titan. Now they're pushing down bottom. Alright. Slark ends up being able to get out of there successfully. He gets out okay. Not the best use I've ever seen of familiars from Visage. I know, though, that Visage is hard to play. Because those birds have free movement, you can move them anywhere. That makes them a lot harder to play than, say, like your Chen or your Enchantress, where they have to path with you. So it's safer to kind of keep them all grouped up. You can be a little bit lazier with your control groups. They're gonna come in here, they're gonna take down Roshan. At this point, they're gonna get cheese. This Medallion of Courage is really helping out, killing off that Roshan faster.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Outworld gets the Aegis, because at this point he probably needs it more. Who got the cheese? Cheese. The cheese got sold, I'm guessing? Yeah, nobody got that cheese. Yeah, so nobody got the cheese, they just sold it. Oh, let's see. The Titan's getting an ultimate orb. Not quite sure what he's gonna do with that. Meanwhile, Mrs. Rat Dota pushes in. Naga and Slark together. We'll just call them. I should just call them Team Underwater. You know, enchantment under the sea, right? What does OD get? OD's still just sitting there. Okay, here we go. Satanic recipe. Okay, so the Satanic is out. Satanic now for the Luna. That's big. That's going to start turning some fights around. The only reason I think why the Radiant are still in this game is number one from this play, the early plays of this Elder Titan with his stuns and his split earths, combined with Mrs. Rat Dota herself, Naga Siren. Naga Siren just pushing in. She's got the heart and the radiance. Her illusions are really, really big. What do they do? So they take more. They take 200 damage, and then they take 200 more damage, and then they give out 45% of your damage. So it's a little bit more than the Manta style. They take 250 damage, and they take 33% of the damage. So the Manta style a little bit stronger. That's a really strange static field. They're going to use up some abilities defensively. They're farming here. Let's take another look here at abilities. Item choices here. Dazzle's again smoke. He's probably had that smoke on him for quite some time. Hasn't really done much of anything. Slark has 4,000 gold. He just still has the same items. Naga finally has a defusal. OD finally gets a kill on the Elder Titan. That was just waiting for them to happen. What's he gonna do? You gonna buy your sheep stick now? Nope. He's gonna wait. Alright. What he's probably going to do is he's probably going to wait until he has enough for a buyback and the sheep stick, and then he's going to buy the sheep stick outright. Puck still with the Ghost Scepter inside the Vice. Man, we really haven't seen much items come out aside from that defusal on the Naga Siren. That's probably the most recent ability. Let's see. But better like that. Okay. Neomancer, Necrobook 2. Gonna help him defend. He's just gonna Mr. Turtle. Turtle, that's why he's green.
Radiant's
Yellow,
middle
oranges,
tower has
whatever.
been destroyed. Radiant's
They walk up, they take this tower.
fortified.
They force they force out the glyph.
Radiant's middle barracks
Naga
has
Song
fallen.
comes out. Oh, get the stun. There you go. Didn't disrupt the stun, but there you go. Alright, so yeah, that's not enough damage for anybody. Puck's gonna die down to that Radiance Burn. Visage is gonna die too. That Radiance Burn's gonna get him.
Triple homicide.
They are all going to die. Oh, and now Luna's going to get glimpsed. BKBs. Gets caught by the net. Uses the Eclipse. There's just too many creeps there. There's too many things there, though, for the Eclipse to actually be doing too much good. Still has the Satanic, though. Turn around and fight with pop the Satanic. Oh, I should have done that a little bit sooner, I think. Yeah, if she would have popped that Satanic... Well, she was dead either way. It doesn't really matter. Save back for buyback. They're going to push now. They're going to push bottom. They're going to try and take this Rax. They're going to try and return that mid. That favor. Everybody buys back now on the... everybody except for the Visage buys back on the Radiant. Visage doesn't have buyback, though. He's 720 short. OD is still pretty big. He finally gets the Ultimate Orb for himself. So that is going to be a sheep stick on his end. Naga Siren's getting really big. She just went straight for Diffusal too. That's a good choice this late in the game. 1 minute left on the Aegis. So OD's gonna try and just man mode it all up here. He doesn't give a shit. He's got it. Alright. And these Eclipse does some damage. Not too much though. Naga Siren did a lot of damage though. Try and get a kill off on this the OD. They get a kill on Dazzle. Meanwhile, Slark's taking the dive, or diving, getting the puck. Down goes the OD. Drop the gem. Slark still lives. He's just walking away. They need to get him really, really badly. Let's see. Holy crap, this game is pretty intensive. These games are really close. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, he's got 4,000. He's got money for buyback. He needs to save it though. Oh, farming, Farmington. Let's see. Vlad's out now on the Visage. Necrobook 3 now on Venomancer. Alright, so Puck's gonna go for Shiva's next. He wants more intelligence. Nothing is really fun to look at right now. Sorry. Let's see. Clark. Slark's gonna die real quick for that. Oh, Shallow Grave comes out just in time. He has the BKB. He's going to... he pounces out. He escapes. He's gonna come back. He's gonna die. OD dies. Dazzle dies. Or, I'm sorry, Elder Titan dies. OD's coming in now. OD has his sheep stick. Puck has his sheep stick. Did Slark come back in? Slark did not come. He thought about coming back in. He is just going to run away. Same thing with this Naga. Naga's going to run away as well. Now there are two. That's really nuts. There are two of the two sheep sticks now. Scythe of Vice coming out now for the dire side, along with the Necrobook 3 and the Shivas is due probably within the next 5 minutes from the Puck. It depends on yeah, Puck might save for buyback, but yeah, here we go. Bottom. Dire just gonna keep going in. They got the other racks there on bottom or in mid here. Luna ulti comes, illusions come in here and start doing damage to the into the towers here on tier 4. They're gonna rotate out though. They're gonna rotate and hit up this bottom tower. OD's doing a lot of damage now. Luna's doing a lot of damage now. It has a satanic. Okay, now this is gonna be this could be big. The Outworld the Disruptor now has the Aghanims. That's going to silence it. So let's see. Silences items and increases duration. So it lasts for a little bit longer. So it lasts for 3 seconds longer. 2 seconds longer. Sorry. It lasts 2 seconds longer and silences items. That's going to be a huge impact in these team fights, especially if they don't get their BKBs off beforehand. All right, let's see here. So Dazzle is nothing. All right, so now they're gonna try and smoke gank. Oh, this is a really short duration on the. I wonder if they're stream sniping. I wonder if somebody. No, because they couldn't be stream sniping. Nobody's sniping. Nobody's streaming. They have 4 spectators.
Top tower is being
oh, let's see. And here comes Rosh right about now. Boom! Alright, so they have vision on Rosh. They know that he's there. Dire side are going to get him real quick, real easy. Luna's gonna send that up. OD comes up here. They're gonna sell off that TP. Here comes another Aegis and another cheese. This is gonna be really big for this next team fight. Shiva's guard is just done on Puck if she wants it. Yeah, okay, the plate mail's on the courier. They're gonna trade that up now. Now they're gonna give the Aegis to Luna. Slark comes in, almost instantly dies, even with a BKB. Sanity's Eclipse goes out, does a lot of damage, almost gets a straight kill. I think it did get a straight kill on. Oh no, Puck got the Disruptor. Dazzle has to Shallow Grave himself just to walk away. These sheep sticks on this Slark, he is just having to walk away. Holy crap, there's so much death and mayhem going on. Visage finally gets a kill on the Naga Siren with his familiars. Dazzle ends up going down. He did not stick. He stuck around way too long. He was not moving fast enough. Apparently didn't have a teleport. So now everybody's going down middle lane. Now we're going to see them try to go for the throne. Everybody's who can buys back onto the Radiant. Oh, Slark though. Slark wanted to try and take those racks. We had 3 TPs back though, and on there. Oh, that's Cheap Stick now. He's dead. Holy crap! That's a lot of damage coming out. So much damage. Oh, OD was here too. I didn't even know that OD was there. Slark pauses. Naga has to BM. Or I'm sorry, not BM. Disconnect, reconnect. All right. Oh wow. All right. Keep pause, taking piss. All right. So they got a bio break. All right. So let's see. Items. So apparently the eggs did not make that big of a difference on Disruptor because you know what? He just ended up destroying the dying straight away to the Sandy's Eclipse anyways. Let's see. So you have 2 sides of eyes out on Dire side. A Blink Dagger on the Puck. They have the gem. They have let's see. The butterfly on the Luna. Oh, Outworld Devourer died apparently. I missed that in that crazy team fight mid that all started off with that Slark making a really bad initiation call. Slark is dropping off. He got an MKB, so that's good. That's gonna do some damage. That's gonna be good against the Luna, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I don't think that's gonna be quite enough. Let's see. Oh, I guess Dazzle's. I guess Weave does get hit up by Agnums. I didn't really realize that. All right, let's see here. So Dire side are almost 8,000 advantage for gold. Almost what's that? 1,000? Yeah, that's almost 14,000 for XP. Massive lead for Dire side. Radiant have ward vision there, so they have ward rune for with that ward. They can actually see them trying to farm if they try to farm their ancients. At this point in the game, though, you're not going for runes and you're not really caring about the ancients because there's more important pathing to stack. I like to see this late in the game, especially if you're gonna try and be defensive, like putting a ward like right here next to this lantern. Normally it's like a lamp post, but normally if you put an observer ward right here, it gives you full vision up this hill and lets you know if they're going to try and set up a gank, either because this tower is gone now. More often than not, Dire side will typically be standing right here to try to set up for a gank, and if not, then they'll just wrap around and usually kill off this tower or use that to cut off any reinforcements coming to that tower. So that's a really good rune spot. That's kind of where I like seeing it. Dire side have a good rune spot here in the jungle. They're keeping this warded up. This gives you a lot of vision. It's almost the same effect as warding here. And mind you, both sides can ward up here because it gives you vision. If you're Dire side, it gives you vision all down here. And if you're Radiant side, it gives you vision all up here. Especially when that mid tower is down, and particularly when this tower is down, when this top tier 2 is down, then it definitely becomes big. But this ward just kind of like lets you know if they're in their jungle. It's going to let you know, hey, somebody's out trying to free farm in their jungle. Let's make sure that it's not safe. It allows you to get ganks. It allows you to see the movement where it's coming from. There's a DD there in the bottom rune. I don't think anybody's going to be able to get that. Visage is going to scout that out, but nobody's going to be able to get that on the Dire side. Maybe. Well, nobody is even close on the Radiant side, so maybe they'll be able to get in. Naga finally reconnects. So we have Slark is down for 91 seconds. He does have a buyback, though. Elder Titan's down for another 35 without buyback. Disruptor is way short of having a buyback if he even wants to try to come up. Alright, so Luna buys a new BKB. That's how farmed up Luna is. Luna says, I'm just going to buy another BKB because why the fuck not? Another pause comes out. Let's see, Outworld Devour. Alright, so Naga's hotkeys are all messed up now after that crash. Or the last crash pause. Who's free farming up here? Here comes Luna. Oh, so this Luna hasn't even used all of her first BKB. She's already bought a second BKB. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. That's a rich, really, really rich Luna. Alright. Dazzle. He can't buy back for 5 minutes. Naga can't buy back for 5 minutes. Outworld Devourer can't buy back for 5 minutes. That could potentially be pretty big. He's just gonna farm though. He's probably gonna get a Shiv as well. Oh no, they don't really need to double up on Shivas though. Gets the double damage. Oh, just too late with that ward. Level 16, Disruptor. Level 23, Outworld Devourer. Outworld Devourer, Sandy Eclipse, 25 seconds cooldown still. He's going to need that if he wants to be able to one-shot that Disruptor, which they're going to need to do if they want to try and take this fight and walk uphill. Although they do have the Venomancer down here with the level 3 Necro Book. He has a Ghost Scepter as well now. They are really just trying to shut down all of the right-click on these guys. Out comes the Song. The Song is going to come out. Where's the Thrall? Here comes the Disruptor. He's going to throw down the Kinetic Field, Static Storm. Ends up, Outworld Devourer dies. Luna dies. Oh, this is not going good. Luna comes back. Huck died, but comes back. TP's back. There goes Elder Titan down. They want to try and take down the Naga Siren. Sheepstick. There goes the Luna. Luna's down. Huck's going to go down again. This could be your game.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
Visage ends up getting the kill on Dazzle. So Visage ends up getting a double kill from that. Slark tries to pounce on the familiars, which wouldn't work anyways. That's just... did everybody die there? I don't
middle tower is under attack.
even know what just happened.
Should be interesting.
That, okay. So, Naga Siren has Butterfly. She's doing a lot of right click. She's doing 300 right click plus the Radiance Burn with 6,000 gold in the bank. Slark, 6,000 gold in the bank as well. MKB, Orchid Malevolence, BKB at 5-second cooldown. Shadowblade. Was Luna even using her new BKB? Yeah, she was using her new BKB. She couldn't sell back the other one. I don't know why she didn't use the old one. Wait until the 4-second charge. I guess, 4 seconds isn't going to do too much good. But Slark and Naga are going to come in here. You don't have any buybacks now on the Radiance.
Middle barracks has been destroyed.
On the Radiant side. Luna and Visage, I guess, have them. Visage is up, and
Dire's top
Venomancer
tower
is
has
up.
been destroyed.
There's going to be 2 sets of racks. They're probably going to go for the throne. OD finally was able to buy back. He comes in. Oh no, he doesn't buy back. He just respawns. So he's been down long enough. 2 lanes of racks though for the Radiant against the Dire side. while the Radiant still have their tier 3s up, and the tier 2 up even on the top lane. So their pushing has kind of failed them at this point. The Naga is getting really big. That was a really clutch song. Using that song offensively. It's now on 60 seconds for cooldown. Oh, here it comes again. Nike Field, there's that. Nike Field, throw it out. Yep. And it only caught the Luna. Luna was silenced. Had her ability silenced. She's down. Puck goes down. Luna goes down. Luna buys back. She's pop backs in. OD almost dead. Here comes the Luna. Luna comes back, uses Eclipse. Eclipse gets the Dazzle. They got the Disruptor. They got the Elder Titan. They're going to try and take down the Slark. Luna dies again. Slark does die as well. Here comes Visage. Visage wants to kill off the Naga Siren. Naga Siren's going to throw on that. That gets disjointed. This Visage really wants to kill this Naga, and I think that he can do it too. He needs it. There goes the OD. OD gets the damage. Visage throws out his Soul Assumption, gets the kill. OD lives, Venomancer lives, and Slark buys back into the game. There's Disruptor, not quite sure what Venomancer was doing there. OD's going to come in. He wants to get the kill on Disruptor. Slark wants to try and kill. Oh, just misses the Visage, or the Venomancer. BKB prevents the Slark pounce from hitting. OD goes down, or the Elder Titan goes down to the Venomancer's poison. Let's see. OD uses a defensive imprisonment, tries to force step himself to safety, does not force step himself to safety. Here comes a glimpse back from the Visage. Visage comes back and dies. This could be the game. I don't think, nobody has any buyback except for Visage. There's nothing that they can do. This is game. We're going to, I guess we'll go to a game 3. Holy crap, my voice is not going to be able to handle this. Oh. Now, does this just go 1-1, or does this go to best of 3? Wonder.